Datuk Sazali Hamzah, Executive Vice President and CEO Downstream.
My first question is, seems there was a bit of slowdown in upstream activities last year, which companies partly point to long-term contract handovers and so on. Tan Sri, you showed us the capex numbers. If you can summarize your activity outlook, will activity levels this year improve? And just another one from me, for gas industry players, the development of regasification terminal, is it an indication that these players can or should prepare for an open market soon? Thank you.
The answer to that is yes, we expect to fulfill what we indicated in our petroleum activities outlook. What we saw last year was, as Lisa has outlined, a 41B capex, which was restrained and reined in because we needed to make sure the projects could be delivered economically and the returns hurdles would be cleared. And this is the kind of philosophy that I have intimated today. As we go forward, we need to make sure value accretion does manifest and does get realized. We have a duty to make sure, as we monetize these hydrocarbons, the economic returns for PETRONAS and indeed the PACs that work with us are met. That is challenging going forward because, as I alluded, there is cost inflation meeting head-on with softening prices. Notwithstanding what you see as crises of security across the world, we have seen prices only range-bound moving between 65 to 72. There haven't been any real shocks because fundamentally there appears to be supply adequate to meet demand in the near term.
Very positive for us. We continue to be robust in our expenditure, and this is in line with our expansion growth in upstream in Malaysia and also beyond Malaysia. Yes, we do see a little bit of reduction in the exploration expenditure domestically, particularly we slice and dice by regions. We start to shift the exploration expenditure more towards the Peninsular Malaysia side, trying to open up new geological play in those regions. In the eastern side of Malaysia, it is not lack of productivity, it is not lack of geological prospectivity, but the current situation that has been prevailing over the past 2 years, 3 years, doesn't bode down well with the confidence of the investors. So it reflects the sentiment of the investors on the prevailing situation. So for PETRONAS, as far as upstream is concerned overall, we set our sight on expanding our international growth to about 60% over the next 10 years. So this is very much on course, despite continued capital discipline that we will continue to enforce.
As we mentioned, I think there is an expectation of increasing energy demand in the Peninsular Malaysia especially. I mean, growing middle income, increasing industrial base. We have got, development of new data centers and AI, so that require quite a lot of energy, especially electrons. Given that our offshore supply is quite limited to a certain extent, there will be a need that we need to import more LNG. With that, I think there will be a requirement for a third RGT. And today, PETRONAS is working very closely with both Ministry of Economy and also with Suruhanjaya Tenaga. And we're giving our input, and then we are also giving in terms of, the development of the RGT. Certainly, I think the path towards market liberalization has always been in the works for quite some time now. Third-party access has already been, approved for quite a number of years now. What needed to spur this, importation of LNG will be the full market liberalization, which we expect by 2028, as per the latest projection that we hear from the government. So we are all lining up for that. In the meantime, PETRONAS is out securing new supply to ensure that energy security for Malaysia is secured. So I think those are some of the efforts that we're doing on our side to make sure that we have enough gas to supply into all our customers, both in the power and the non-power sectors in Malaysia.